Explorer. With features like these and a lease of only $289 a month, what's not to love? Get to your New England Ford dealer and fall in love today.
It's my love machine. Yeah.
All right, I'm Nick.
I'm Walter.
Walter is our newest member to our little group, the MHR Offroad, and so you may have seen Walter in his beautiful Explorer a year ago when we came out camping to test our diesel heaters, and also when he was around to put the new tires on. So I'll put those videos in the description. But we're out camping this holiday weekend, and we are actually about to set up camp, and we thought we'd take this opportunity to film Walter's beautiful walk around of his beautiful Explorer. So do you want to tell us why you chose the Ford Explorer as the vehicle to force to go camping with us?
So I am a Ford man. That's why I went the Ford route. Jeeps are really cool, and there's a lot of accessories to them. The aftermarket support's pretty great, but I like to make my life difficult and get one-off things. And yeah, originally when you talked about you know, me coming out camping with you and building a rig, I looked at all kinds of options, and really I was like, well, I'll just get an Excursion. And I think you told me, you said, don't do that because we want something small so you can, I see it today. Today I understand why you say get something smaller with a smaller wheelbase. So yeah, I looked at 4Runners, I looked at Jeeps, and nothing really felt like home. You know, until I looked at Ford Explorers, and I thought about it, and I was like, well, you can get a 302 in them, and I'm really good with 302s. So, you know, if something breaks, it's easy to fix or replace. And I don't know. I love Ford, and I feel comfortable in an Explorer. I feel more, you know, compact. So, yeah, that's basically why. That's why I went with the Ford Explorer.
So what engine and transmission and or axles do you have in this, and do you got any future plans with it?
Yeah, so it's just a small block Ford, a 302. I forget what transmission's in these things. It's an automatic. I think it's like an A4LD or something like that. Electronic shift, nothing crazy. Still got the independent front suspension on it with the torsion bars. But I don't know, maybe one day when I have money, I'll do like a coilover conversion on it. I don't really want to do the solid axle swap. It just, I don't know. It seems like too much to me. You know, I like rack and pinion steering. It just seems easier, you know. The rear end, it's still the same, 373 in the rear, nothing crazy, limited slip diff. I don't know, I might put a locker in it. Who knows?
So what wheels and tires you got running on this? So
these are Apex Speedlocks. They actually came with the Explorer when I got it. It's got 33 1250 17s wrapped around them. They're Hercules off-road tires. They're pretty great. I've driven this thing. I've basically been daily in it for the past year, since I've had this thing a year. And
well, you've taken it on a couple hour road trips, haven't you? One way,
yeah,
hour road trips.
Couple 6 hour one way road trips.
Yeah, that's
and it's
crazy.
Yeah, the last trip we went on, I averaged 16.5 miles to the gallon, which is crazy to me.
With the tent still on and everything, right?
With the tent on it still.
That is crazy for a 25-year-old.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you know,
thrown together.
V8 sucking down fuel. You know, nothing crazy.
Well, that's what Thomas and I get, and we got 6 cylinders here. We get the same gas mileage, but we got less torque.
I got 300 foot-pounds.
Yeah. Well, the interior is pretty decent in this thing. You got any future plans in there? Anything you want to do? Change, like, leave? Listen,
the seats need recovered. They're pretty bad. So that's on the list. One of these days, you know, that's not like a priority for me. So I want to put a different radio in it. I want a double DIN touchscreen, to be honest with you.
CarPlay, baby.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like, you know, I'm not going to hook the GPS up, but, you know.
You can.
You can, yeah.
Having the option.
I like having the option.
Yeah, Thomas don't like that. Thomas is old.
Oh, no. But for interior upgrades, nothing really. I mean, I want to do a drawer system in the back eventually. Right now, I don't have any drawers. Right now, I'm just running a tote bin with all my goods in it. I mean, I started with a good base with this thing. I mean, pretty much, when I got it, it had 35s on it. Way too big for this thing. You know, it was always dropping in and out of overdrive. I mean, the slightest incline, you know, cruising down the road. Now with the 33s, it doesn't drop out of overdrive as often. So that's, that makes me happy. The other thing is really cool that it came with a boiler muffler on it, but it was way too loud going down the interstate.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, so I went on Rock Auto, and because for whatever reason, you can't find the muffler back system out to the tailpipe in any of the junkyards anywhere in Georgia, which is crazy. So I found a cheap setup on Rock Auto, cheap replacement setup, and I ordered it, and that's what's on it now. And now the only thing you hear going down the road is odd ticking up here, which is fine. The wind and the tires. That's all you hear.
That's the way God intended it.
The way God intended it. Yep, absolutely. Well, at least the way Henry Ford intended it. Thank you.
All right, so the front bumper is pretty much stock. You gonna change anything?
Well, I'd mentioned getting a nice steel aftermarket bumper, which they got some pretty decent options out there. So, mount a winch up front. I think it's a necessity if you're going to be out here just wheeling. But I had mentioned it to you, and you said, "No, man, you should keep the factory bumper and somehow put the winch behind it." Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. Mount it, do like somehow incorporate the winch behind this bumper. I don't mind cutting it up, even buy a steel bumper, and I can do some fancy stuff with like the hoop on the front, like your Jeep. I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
But I also think that this looks cool.
Yeah, your front end's very beautiful.
Thank you. I think so too.
I like the front end.
Well,
so beautiful.
This is my favorite part about the front. And credit to the guy I got this from. If he's watching this, thank you. I still love this thing. It is my favorite four-wheel drive vehicle. I don't need a truck anymore. But my favorite thing is right here, the backdrop and the grill, there's an American flag. I love American flags. I'm a patriot. So, it really just drives home the fact that I'm a patriot.
And Ford.
Yeah.
America.
Yeah. I mean, you think about it. There's an American flag behind the Ford emblem. What gets more American than that?
Well, the guy that you previously got it from built a custom back bumper, so you want to go back there and talk about it.
Yeah. So the back bumper, really awesome piece. Credit to the previous owner. He did this. He fabbed it all up. I don't have the imagination for this. That's really awesome. The only thing I wish you would have done was left more space, right? Space this out a little bit so you can mount a plate here. But on the other side of the jerry can, that's perfect. I love it. So they mounted provisions for the can. I don't know how he even thought of this for the high lift jack. I mean, it's super cool. It's held.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, how it's held in place.
Yeah, just the pin.
Super awesome.
Pretty cool.
When I got it, he had an American flag mounted right here.
I remember the flag.
Cool. Yeah, I keep the flag in the back. Yeah. I was gonna fly it today, but the weather. Listen, I don't want the flag to get dirty. Yeah. All right, I'm a patriot, so keep the flag clean and dry. Really neat setup he did right here for the arm for the spare. He did his own setup with this, welded some nuts on the back. You use lug studs to mount it. This side's got a stud on it. You can put it's held on here with a lug nut and then two lug studs, I guess. I guess that's what you'd call them. Yeah. So mounted these lights on it. I mean, just super cool. CB antenna gets in the way sometimes, but I love it. I leave it on here. I mean,
to me, it makes it look like a big RC car.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically, we're losing some stickers, but that's okay. But, this is basically how I got it. I mean, pretty much ready to go. I had to put tires on it, but, that's fine. So.
I do like how he wrapped it around the body of the car.
Yeah, he did an awesome job with this bumper.
That way, when you start going rock crawling,
yeah,
Thomas loves rock crawling, and you fall off, you'll be protected.
Well, okay. Hey, listen. This thing's still all-wheel drive. It has not been four-wheel drive swapped. So, it's doing really good for what it is.
It was pretty impressive today, the few little articulation moments we had.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
On the inside, you have a fridge slide, right? And then...
And so, again, when I got it, it came with a fridge slide, which was cool. I just have a cooler right now because... I really haven't wanted to put the money in to getting a fridge yet. Yeah. Really, I just don't have the money, but it's fine. I'm not going to rush anything. Right now, the cooler's just fine with ice in it. Yeah. Right now, I just put my Dr. Pepper in it, really. So I got my tote with some food items, some cooking items, stuff like that. My wife got me this really awesome Blackstone griddle. slash burner set.
Yeah.
Really awesome deal. I got to figure out some way to mount this thing.
Well, you were talking earlier about maybe putting a table over there, right, or something, rigging a table on the tire swing.
Yeah,
so you
that's
can put the grill there.
So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking some way, you know, something that folds up flat, so it doesn't. You notice it doesn't have a rear wiper mounted on it, because there's no space between here
really?
and the hatch.
It's that close?
Yeah, it's that close. So I need something that'll fold flat, you know, and it drops down, and you can just put the grill and open it up, and you know. But I also got to think about keeping the heat off the tire. I didn't think it'd be smart over there where the gas can is, you know. I haven't really done anything back here except for I added a fuse panel and some sockets, you know, and a little switch. You know, it's a little switch. It's a little panel back here, so I can power whatever I want back here. I can charge whatever I want.
Do you plan on doing like any drawers or anything, or are you just gonna rock the tote for some time?
Yeah, I'm gonna rock the tote for right now. But what I'm thinking for drawers is something that I can mount a fridge and the slide on top of. So this side, I'm thinking the passenger side. I think I like it being on the passenger side. I'll keep that kind of low. And then over here on the driver's side, you know, nothing crazy for drawers. Maybe like a double stack, but maybe 6 inches deep for each drawer. I don't need anything really crazy. Or maybe just one big drawer for it, and then, you know, put some dividers in it to organize it. But, you know, that's well into the future. Yeah. You know, right now, the way I got it right now, I'm happy. Yeah. The family's happy, it seems like. So
the rack and tent came with it when you bought it, so you want to open it up and we can talk about it?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so yep, here's my tent. Really cool setup. It came with the Explorer. The only thing that I've done different with how this is mounted is I added another roof bar. These are the factory roof bars.
Oh, did you add that one?
Yeah, I added the third one. Yeah.
I thought it came with the third one.
So when I got it, it only had two, and the front one was in the middle, kind of. And I guess the weight of it, you know, these are only rated for maybe 100 pounds. Yeah. You know, from the factory, and they're made of aluminum, so it was bent in the middle. It was broken. It was cracked. So I still have it at home, but I went to the junkyard. Then I got 2 new bars. Maybe I should have got another. Maybe I should have another one, but it's mounted in here just the way it would be with a regular roof rack. Yeah. What's really neat up here for the light bar, it's some kind of custom fab bracket. It's mounted. It's fastened to the bottom of the tent itself, which is really cool. So you have something holding up the front of this, but you also have a light bar on it, which is really cool. The only thing is it's not fastened to the roof. So when it gets windy, you can hear it. But what I want to do in the future, I want to make an actual roof bracket up front, up top, and eventually I'll be getting rid of this tent and I'll be moving on to something a little bit bigger. It fits me real well and it's comfortable for me, but you know, when you add wife and child, there's not enough room. Yeah, these are more like just 2 people tents, I think. This is a 1-person tent, comfortably. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you like cuddling. yeah, in the summertime. Yeah, when it's hot in Georgia. Yeah. So really easy. 2 straps. You just kind of push it up, and there's struts that assist it, and it goes all the way up on its own. Don't mind the tape up here. That's just to keep the flaps up when you close it. Collapse it. Yeah. So man, that was like. It's ready. He beat us. Oh man. So Simple Outdoors, if you want to sponsor me and send me another new tent. Yeah, new Simple Outdoor stuff. Yeah, I'll definitely I'll test it out for you. R&D. Absolutely. So yep, ladder's in the bag. Sometimes I forget to put it back in the bag because I'm lazy. This is how my new tent ladder is. Yep, that seems secure. Oh, like there it goes. Yep. Oh, thanks, Nick. That's nice. Yeah, then you just kind of walk on up here and use your hands and. Oh, there's even a safety strap. Yeah. Oh, really nice. Neat. So your kids don't fall off of it. Smart. Don't want to fall off and die. Very simple. Very simple. And you're outdoors. Oh yeah. Simple Outdoors. Simple outdoors.
You haven't. This is your first outdoor, like out here camping, but you've laid in it prior, right?
Yeah, actually, I slept in this in the yard just to see how it would be, which is when I figured out that it needed something more than 2 inches of foam.
Yeah. And how's the canvas? Is a lot of light or anything come through? Or is it pretty dark when you're in there?
It's pretty dark. There's some pretty. There's some. Listen, simple outdoors. There's some gaps up here. I don't know how old this model is because I have not looked it up.
Yeah.
But there's some light gaps up in the top up there. So also
maybe we'll send you a new one.
That'd be cool. It's simple outdoors. I'd really appreciate it.
I'll tag them.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Send them the video.
Yeah, I love it. It's beautiful.
Thanks.
All right, so we talked about why you bought it, the engine you got, bumper, grill, axles, interior, your beautiful white cluster.
Oh, the Explorer Sport Track cluster. Yes. Thank you.
The rear bumper, your rear setup in the back, your beautiful simple outdoors. Should send a new tent, but your nice tent, and this cool puddle light that you have.
It's a limited.
So with all that being said, is there anything else you'd like to add or say about your beautiful Explorer?
Not really about the Explorer, but I definitely wanted to say thank you for inviting me out here. I've had a really good time. It's been very therapeutic.
It is.
It's really nice to get out there and see, really what the Explorer can kind of do, which is kind of nice. I'm not rock crawling in it, but it'll get me someplace. And I haven't really got stuck yet. So thank you again, Nick. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Thomas and I, the more people, the merrier. I enjoy your company. So
thank you. I enjoy both of y'all's company. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Hopefully you can come on some more. Because it's been a blast today, just driving, talking. It's been pretty fun.
If I can get the time off from work, I'm there.
Well, it's getting dark, so we got to get up camp set up. We're actually out here camping, like I mentioned earlier. So that video will be coming sometime soon after this one, hopefully. The Piedmont exploration, I guess, video was the Piedmont Loop, but we didn't really do much of the Piedmont Loop. We just had fun creek crossing and driving around. So find that video, like and subscribe if you like this one. If there's something we missed and you want to know about the Get to Know the Rigs videos, I guess comment. Someone will try to answer. Support your WMA. And thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Well,
like and subscribe.
Bye! After this, we're going to go out and explore.
And you should too.
Oh, it's going to be stupid.
Good blooper.
All right.
You said beautiful about 8 times.
Yeah. Well, because I think it's beautiful. I do think it's beautiful.
Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you. I think it's beautiful too.
I hope they can hear that.
Yeah.
I hope they can hear you so they know what we're talking about. Because I'll cut it in there somewhere.
Unless you look crazy otherwise. Yeah. In the edit.
I love this thing. I think it's beautiful.
Me too.
You got nothing to say that time, Thomas?
Yeah.